Have you ever stared out at the vast blue ocean and wondered what secrets lie beneath its shimmering surface? For centuries, the deep sea was a realm of myth and mystery, a dark, crushing abyss, believed to be devoid of life. But today, we're pulling back the curtain on this hidden world, and what we're finding is more spectacular than we ever imagined. Imagine plunging thousands of feet below the waves, where sunlight can't reach. The pressure here is immense, enough to crush a submarine like a soda can. The water is near freezing. It's an environment more alien than the surface of Mars. Yet against all odds, life doesn't just survive here. It thrives in the most extraordinary ways. This is the twilight zone, and deeper still, the midnight zone. Here, bioluminescence is the language of life. Creatures paint the darkness with their own light, creating a living galaxy in the deep. Take the anglerfish, a classic deep-sea icon. That eerie dangling lure on its head isn't just for show. It's a living fishing rod, a glowing bait filled with bioluminescent bacteria, irresistibly attracting smaller fish in the pitch black. When an unsuspecting meal gets too close, snap. It's a masterful hunting strategy in a world where food is scarce. But the anglerfish is just the beginning. We have the vampire squid, which, despite its terrifying name, is actually quite gentle. When threatened, it doesn't suck blood. Instead, it pulls its webbed arms over its body like a cloak, revealing rows of fleshy spines, and ejects a cloud of glowing mucus to distract predators. It's a master of illusion, a Houdini of the deep. Then there are the architects of the abyss, the corals. We often picture corals in warm, sunny shallows, but deep-sea corals build sprawling, intricate reefs in total darkness. These ancient structures, some thousands of years old, create vital habitats, acting as underwater cities for countless other species, from brittle stars to deep-sea sharks. They are the silent, patient guardians of biodiversity in the dark. Let's talk about giants. Colossal squid, a creature of legend, roams these depths. Growing up to 46 feet long, with eyes the size of dinner plates, it's one of the largest invertebrates on Earth. Encounters are incredibly rare. But scars from their massive suckers, found on sperm whales, tell tales of epic battles fought far from human eyes. How do these creatures withstand the crushing pressure? Many deep-sea animals have soft, gelatinous bodies, mostly made of water, which can't be icily compressed. Fish like the blobfish might look strange at the surface, but in its high-pressure home, its gelatinous flesh provides the perfect amount of buoyancy, allowing it to float effortlessly just above the seafloor, gobbling up whatever drifts by. Life in the deep also gets creative with finding food. Down on the ocean floor, we find hydrothermal vents like underwater geysers, spewing superheated, mineral-rich water from the Earth's crust. You'd think this toxic brew would be hostile to life, but it's the heart of a unique ecosystem. Instead of sunlight, life here is powered by chemicals through a process called chemosynthesis. Giant tube worms, some over 6 feet tall, have no mouth or stomach. They host special bacteria inside their bodies that convert the vent's chemicals into energy. It's a completely different recipe for life, one that challenges our entire understanding of biology. These discoveries aren't just fascinating, they are profoundly important. The deep ocean plays a critical role in regulating our planet's climate. It absorbs massive amounts of heat and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, acting as a global thermostat. The creatures living here are part of a complex system that helps maintain the health of our entire planet. For instance, the daily migration of billions of small animals from the deep to the surface at night to feed, and back down again at dawn, is the largest migration on Earth. This process, known as the biological pump, helps transport carbon from the surface to the deep sea, where it can be stored for centuries. But this incredible, fragile world is facing new threats. Deep-sea mining, pollution, and the effects of climate change are beginning to reach even these remote ecosystems. Many of the creatures here grow very slowly and live for a very long time, making them extremely vulnerable to disturbance. A deep-sea coral reef that is destroyed might not recover for thousands of years, if ever. That's why exploration is so crucial. We've explored less than 5% of our ocean, more people have been to the moon than to the deepest part of the sea, the Mariana Trench. Every time we send a submersible or a remotely operated vehicle into the abyss, we are likely to discover something new, a new species, a new behavior, a new piece of the puzzle that helps us understand our own planet. As ocean guardians, our mission is not just to explore, but to protect. By studying these ecosystems, we can understand their importance and advocate for their conservation before it's too late. The technologies that allow us to visit these depths, from high-definition cameras to advanced sonar, are giving us an unprecedented look into this world. We can now map the seafloor in stunning detail, track animal movements, and even sample DNA from the water to see who's living there without ever disturbing them. The chronicles of deep-sea exploration are still being written. Each dive reveals another chapter, filled with creatures more wondrous and bizarre than any science fiction story. From the ghostly Dumbo octopus, flapping its ear-like fins, to the barrel-eye fish, with its transparent head and rotating eyes. The deep sea reminds us that our planet is full of wonder and discovery. It challenges us to think differently about where life can exist and what it means to be alive. The next time you look at the ocean, remember the world of darkness and light hidden beneath. Remember the silent ancient corals, the glowing hunters, and the giants that battle in the abyss. This is a part of our world, and its fate is intertwined with our own. By continuing to explore, learn, and protect, we can ensure that the mysteries of the deep will continue to inspire and amaze generations to come. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the deep. If you were as fascinated by this hidden world as we are, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure. Let us know in the comments which deep-sea creature you find the most incredible. See you next time.